questions whenever you guys are ready.
Viktor, let's start with you. You're 1 point shy of your career high, but after such a tough loss on Tuesday night, you only played 16 minutes out of that 55 because of foul trouble. How amped up were you to rebound from that tonight?
Very proud for the team, first of all. Huge team win for us. Everybody contributed, but for me, obviously, I was really disappointed. It was eating me from inside. See guys keep coming back to overtime, drenched every time, and I'm like fresh and ready to play, but I can't play because me being not smart in certain possessions and get a stupid one. So I was a great win for the team, and I'm happy that we bounced back the way we did.
Chase, you seem unfazed at the free throw line late in games. It's a trait you possessed your whole career. Can you talk us through the mentality of an athlete in that situation and what's kind of going through your mental?
Yeah, just taking a deep breath and just relaxing. Knowing that the moment is big, but you just gotta be in your zone and know how many free throws I've shot. I've shot plenty of free throws throughout my time, and it's just being confident in yourself and knocking them down.
Chase, after Cooper Flag's free throw, you came down and made the go-ahead layup to give Clemson lead. Can you walk us through that play and your mindset of attacking Flag on that play?
Yeah, I just I really can't even remember much of it, but all I remember is just getting him on a island and then just attacking him, just playing the game and just reading, and I saw it was an open lane, so I took it and made the layup.
For either of you, what was the thing that Duke did that was hardest for you guys to overcome?
I think they have a lot of good shooters. Obviously players, but they all really can shoot the ball. What were they? 50% from three as a team. So that was hard to guard, and so just because you have to guard them on the perimeter, the drivers get their opportunity to drive because we have to be spread out. So I think the combination of those two is really hard to guard.
Can you just talk about the belief that this team has and what those moments were like down the stretch, your guys' confidence and that narrative inside your guys' huddle?
Yeah, we were just telling each other, like, finish the game, get a stop right here, or just one more stop and we win. Like, that's all we were saying. We're just encouraging each other, knowing we were built for it. We've been in, older guys who've been in a lot of games, been in a lot of, close games and been big games. So, we were just talking to each other, encouraging each other, just making sure we stayed confident, and just knew that we had a chance to win, and all we had to do was just go out there and do it.
Viktor, only 2 turnovers in the second half compared to the 10 out the gate in the first. Just what was maybe the conversations at halftime or the adjustments that led to such success in taking care of the ball?
Yeah, there was an emphasis by coach. What we changed, I think we set more ball screens instead of pitch and catch. That was an initial game plan. So that was an adjustment. And I think players just made their individual adjustments, just being stronger with the ball at certain moments.
Chase says one of the leaders on this team, even dating back to last year after Boston College or this year being GT on Tuesday, it feels like you guys have an undeniable ability to respond to adversity. Can you talk a little bit about that from your perspective and what your message is to the guys after a tough loss and being able to respond by beating the number 2 team in the country?
Yeah, like I said, we got an older group of guys who've been through a lot of games, a lot of losses, just a lot of different things, a lot of adversity. I think that, it shows out there when we play. We play with a lot of grit, a lot of toughness. And, for us, coming with that loss, it was just making sure we came out here with the right mindset. Make sure we come out, not flat and, not lackadaisical or anything like that. So, for me, it was just, preaching, play hard, play tough, and, we'll give ourselves a chance to win.
Chase, you're usually very stoic out there, don't show too much emotion, but you got that block and it seemed like you let it all out in that moment. What were you feeling now that you accomplished the win and got pretty emotional?
Yeah, it definitely all came out right there. That was a big play in the game. I was just hyped for myself and then for my team. It was just just wanting to make a big play, make a tough play. That's what we were trying to do all games, make tough plays. I think that was one play that was really tough, and I just had to let it all out.
Viktor, how hard was Coach on you the last few days?
Actually not. I think we've grown.
I'm talking about you as far as the foul trouble and all that. How hard
Yeah.
was
I'm answering. So I just started a little bit from far, but yeah, we've grown together, and I think he kind of realized in those moments I put too much pressure on myself, and like I said earlier, it really eats me. I'm really disappointed. It hurts that I let the team down. So he talked to him one-on-one, and he said it's a big game. Here down composure and circle it probably 20 times as he was speaking with his speech. So not really hard. Yeah, like I said, just emphasize the next game, move on. We need you. Just don't let it happen again.
Viktor, there was that moment when you missed that layup, and then coach takes you out about 30 seconds. What did he say to you when you're going off, and then how did that help you finish the game?
First of all, when somebody said I'm 1 point short of my career high, I'm thinking about that one. But what helped to finish the game? I mean, like Chase said, we have older guys. I don't think we're really composed. Really playing with poise at the end of the game. Like, we know what we need to execute. I think we did a great job of that. And coach just kind of like trying to calm it down. That's it.
Viktor, you were the last guy to leave the court, taking selfies, hugging people your way out. Just what's it like to be embraced by the fan base in your first year here, and what was that moment like kind of after the game with the court storm?
Oh, amazing. I mean, last year, trying to get the most out of it. So I'm really having fun out there. And I love basketball. I love being in Clemson. I love fan base. I love people who are supporting us. Like, love it.
Cincinnati's a big basketball school. How did this crowd compare to some of the best that you saw in Cincinnati?
I mean, Kentucky and this crowd are probably average crowd in Cincinnati because, like I said, it's a really basketball school. But I think we're getting there. We're getting more attention, more fans to our games, and keep coming.
Chase, you with getting back to that block, you've done that several times in the past couple games. What is it about being able to get back after maybe you got beat or something like that to make a big block?
Yeah, just not giving up on the play. Just battling through, and like I said, making a tough play for the team. I think I have a good amount of athleticism where I can do things like that to help the team. So that's something that I want to do. Keep playing tough.
Chase, you got a number of big wins on this home court right here at LJC. Where does this one rank in comparison to some of the other big ones?
I would say this is number one. Just with everything that's been going on. Dickie V's here. Different things like that. It was a lot going on in this game. I would say this is number one, just as far as atmosphere, the way we won, and the way this team played today.
Chase, expanding on that, did Dylan hitting the biggest shot of the game impact being number one for you?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that in that moment, but now that you say that, that was definitely a big shot. I'm proud of him for knocking that down. He put in a lot of work, so definitely proud of him.
Chase, you mentioned Dickie V being on the call. He, in the broadcast, was saying, like, it doesn't matter as much to the guys on the court. They don't think it's a big deal that I'm here. And his co-anchors were saying, no, Dickie V, this matters to everybody.
Yeah.
Can you guys just talk about to have a guy like that on the call and it be his first one back, just what that means?
Yeah, it means a lot. I think we're part of history. The fact that he's at our first game back for 2 years. It's definitely something I think we all thought about. I was seeing it on social media. He's big in the college hoops world. So I've been watching college basketball all my life, and he's someone that I admire. So it was big to have him here.
Got time for maybe one or two more.
You guys held Cooper Flag probably to about as bad as he's played in a game in a long time, at least through the first 35 minutes or so. What was working so well for you guys against him to kind of keep him in check?
First of all, I think Ian did a good job. So all praise goes to Ian. And we did mess up, me particularly, a couple of ball screen coverage where I shoot it wide and led him to a wide open three. But he's gonna be a great player, and we did a good job on him. Although he probably gonna bounce back. Hopefully we're gonna see him again in the tournament and gonna do as good a job then. But yeah.
How much did Coach Barnell kind of challenge you guys to rebound better after you guys' performance against Georgia Tech on Tuesday?
Yeah, it was a big emphasis. Something that we just got to be better. Just got to be a little more tougher. It was definitely a big emphasis coming to this game with their length and their size. But I think we focused on that, and we did a good job of rebounding today.
Any more questions for these two?
Go Tigers, baby.
Thank you, guys.